Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Virginia iRacing League. It's the Summer Series round number 3, the Camshaft Coffee Company 175, part of the iRacing ViRL Weekly Series, coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV. Well, now the season is well and truly underway, and now we're going to race number 3, and we'll see how these guys and their AI teammates do out there tonight. Of course, we want to give a shout out to our broadcast sponsor, JS Design, the official paint shop of Rice Motorsports TV. Now, before we get going, let's see how much time do we have left in the practice session. Oh, we have about just under a couple of minutes. That's enough time for us. Let's go ahead and take a look at the previous race here real quick at Kern Raceway. And Andy Koslova, he made it 2 dubs in a row with Harold Rothery in that second position, John Casals third, Paul Bajanic fourth, and of course Paul Smith did not make the feature event. I do believe his AI teammate did help him out points-wise. We're looking in the standings here. Koslova leads Bajanic by 23 points with Casals third, Harold Rothery fourth, and Paul Smith in that 5th position. And as far as speaking of their teammates, let's see how their teammates are faring against each other. Dave Kamer, he's actually ahead of Brian Rainville. Kamer, that's Paul Bajanic's teammate. Rainville is the teammate of Paul Smith. And so he was, after the first race, he was leading the standings, but now he dropped to second. Tony Gardner is still in that 3rd spot. That's Andy Kosalova's teammate. And Mike Berg is in the, Ashton Rice, that's the Harold Rothery's teammate. She moved ahead of Mike Berg into that 4th position. And the checkered flag is in the air. So now it's time for us to switch on over to qualifying. I'll tell you, Old Trading Paints is doing its usual Trading Paints things here tonight. You know, we were running some custom paints on the AI cars, but the guys can't see them again tonight. They're not loading right. And so we may keep running them, or we might just go back to our generic paints, which actually don't look all that bad. But so we'll figure out what we're going to do with that next time around. So now we're going to wait for the AI drivers to get on out here. They're going to turn their laps, and then we're going to turn the human drivers loose for single car qualifying out there. Let's go ahead and I see some folks. I see Terrell Rice. He's on pit road. Nobody's exited pit road just yet. They're all making their way on the pit road. Now we can see these custom paints just fine, but they're not translating over to the human drivers on their end, and we don't want them to see a bunch of cars out there with just the same old, that generic iRacing paint scheme, all the same there. We don't want to do that. Got to give them something, but we'll obviously have to run with that tonight, and we'll see what happens. And who's going to be the first one to make a move out onto the track here? They're all taking their time getting onto pit road. And I see it, Terrell Rice, he will be the first one to head on out. Now, and a few more making their way out now. Those of you who may be joining us for the first time, and you heard me talking about the teammates, all the human drivers have an AI teammate. And the way that's working is whatever points their AI teammate does for each race, that goes towards that human driver as bonus points. So they're definitely cheering their guy on to make things happen. Of course, now we're in qualifying. It is knockout qualifying. It's only going to be 20 cars in the feature race. So it'll be up to these AI drivers to do their best to try to, especially the ones that have human teammates, try to get in that top 20 for sure. Terrell Rice coming around now. He doesn't actually have a teammate, but let's see where he ends up since we've been following him. Right now, he was the first one out, so obviously it slot into that P1 position. I see Clay Rice there. He's P3 at the moment. And it's changing quickly. Nigel Patterson, 31 machine, now in that provisional pole position. I see the number 11 there, Dave Kamer. He's been pretty strong in that number 6 position. Nope, just got bumped to number 7. And more times come on the board. Ashton Rice, she's no time for the 49 car just yet. And she passes the 36 there, boy. I tell you, he's been strong too. And she gets a time on the board. Looks like she's 15th quickest at the moment. At 36, who is that? That is that's Dave Carrillo. Now Carrillo, he's been pretty fast too. No time yet. See, the one thing that they have to deal with is they're all out there together, in each other's way. So they're obviously not going to get as clean a laps as the human drivers will. Now what's going to happen is we'll see who the top 20 will be. Some of these folks, after the qualifying here, after the human drivers are done, they're going to get knocked out, obviously. So we will have a heat race to determine those drivers that get knocked out. They're going to get some consolation points. It's basically like a consolation race. So even whether it's a human driver, because last week Paul Smith, as you know, he got knocked out, so he wasn't able to race, but he did compete in the heat race and was able to collect some points. So nobody goes away empty-handed. And that's definitely what we want here. David Carrillo in that P9 position. I think a lot of them are just about done. There's Mike Berg. He's P20 at the moment. He's 20th. Unless he picks up. I don't know if he's going to come in the pit or not. He might be racing. Yeah, he looks like he's done. So he'll definitely be racing in the heat race for sure. And looks like they're about to wrap up. And I see the human drivers, they're starting to make their way onto pit road as we see the AI cars coming in. Don't know who's going to go out first. I think it's going to be Paul Bajanic. There he goes. Paul Bajanic, he's going to be the first one out. In-N-Out Burger machine. Paul is the defending Season 2 champion. Now, we had a glitch last week also. iRacing, some of these short tracks, where that start-finish line is, it goes all the way into pit road. And for some reason, it takes one of your laps away. So we're allowing everybody technically three hot laps. Just in case we get to one of those tracks where one of them gets taken away on your out as you're exiting pit road. So you might see him go around 3 times and got his first time on the board. Boy, that is P17. He needs to pick it up for sure. And matter of fact, I need to make sure, hold on a second, while we're still in qualifying. And P9, he's up to the 9th position, so that's not too bad. Andy Kosalova coming to the stripe here, starting his qualifying run. Another new track for Kosalova. Says he hasn't really done too much here. Coming around to complete lap number 1. Let's see what Andy gets his first time on the board. He's 22nd fastest. He is in the drop zone. He is going to have to pick up the pace here. He will be, right now, he'll be racing in the heat race if he doesn't get above that 20th position. Coming to the line, let's see if he gets above the P20. And second hot lap, he goes up to P12. So right now he's in it. Harold Rothery, next one across the line. He's not defending champion. He's a season 1 champion. Next one on his way there. And he's coming to the stripe. First hot lap complete for the number 1. Where does we start off? P10 at the moment with 22.250. And I think Paul Smith, is he already on track? He might be. I think he's just doing his out lap. Harold Rother coming around now. When he get there, and did not improve, so he remains 10th quickest. There's Paul Smith now making his way out onto the track. I believe he'll be the last human driver to take the track here. Let's see, is Harold Rothery, is he in the pits? Oh, he did have that third lap. Try to see if he can try to pick up, and he still did not improve, so he remains in the 10th position. Boy, he was, I thought he was pretty quick in practice. He was like the second fastest. Of course, the weather has changed a little bit from practice qualifying. Now, I did not see a time for Paul Smith on that first lap there. I thought that would have been his first hot lap. Interesting. Maybe this is his first timed one. Crosses the stripe. Let's see if he gets a time on the board. There he goes. And oh, boy, he's 24th fastest. And he might be racing in the heat race again this week. Let's hope he can get up there at least a 20th position coming around. Now, I think he might have one more chance. Did his time improve? Yes, he did. Up to 15th. Okay, Paul Smith will be in the feature race. No need to deal with the heat racing. He's coming around now. Going to try to see if he can improve that on the final qualifying lap here. Did he improve? Yes, he did. Up to P8. Good improvement there for Paul Smith. Here comes the 15 there, John Casaza. There was both Harold Rothery and Casaza's teammates didn't make the cutoff last week, and from the looks of it, they both have gotten bounced out again. But Casaza, he's usually pretty quick. He should be getting up in the top 20 for sure. Coming around, I think this will be his first hot lap. And he slots into the 16th position, 22.358. And let's see if his time improves here. I'm kind of expecting it will. And yep, let's see. He moves up to, okay, wow, moves up to 15th. He's got one more bite of the cherry here. Let's see. See if he can move up a little further up the order. They do have 3 qualifying hot laps. Guys are trying to move a little closer to the front. Last time around to do it as he crosses the stripe. Does he improve? Yes, he does. Up to one step at a time. So John Casaza, he improves on all 3 of his laps, and that's pretty awesome there. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead. We're going to take a break and hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the Camshaft Coffee Company 175 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
Green flag, green flag.
the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. So here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnet. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, it is time to go racing, and drivers are making their way around. And as they do so, let's take a look at that starting lineup here. We have Jeff Rubin starting a pole position, Travis Sollenberger second, Tony Gardner in the third spot. Fourth will be Chris Wiedner, Dave Kamer fifth, Kevin Bobbitt sixth, Nigel Patterson seventh, Paul Smith eighth. Ninth will be Chris Page and Paul Bajanic rounding out the top 10. The human drivers, they got some work to do tonight. In the 11th position, Harold Rothery, David Carrillo 12th, 13th, Terrell Rice, 14th, John Casaza, 15th, Andy Costellova, 16th, Sarah Oliver, Jay Scullin, 17th, Chris Leon, 18th. For some reason, there's only 18 drivers. I don't know why it's only 18. It should be 20. But we're nevertheless green flag racing. And it looks like we do have 20. It just didn't show them in the lineup there. There's well, I tell you, that is a big bunch of cars right there. Dave Kamer, he's making his way. Kamer, that's Paul Vajanic's teammate, currently in that 5th position. See, Janik himself, he's back in there. Oh, I don't even see him. Is he there? Oh no, did he lose his connection? He's there, but I can't lock in on him for some reason. Hold on a second. Let's see if we can catch him. Let's go to another driver here. I tell you, every time we have a new release within those first few weeks, there's always some weird glitchiness going on here. Harold Rothery blinking, and I don't their connection or my connection. I would like to assume that it's me, but I don't know what the issue could possibly be. And but Harold Rothery right now, he's we're trying to lock on him there. He's showing in the 6th position. And let's see, where is Paul Bajanic? He's down in the 14th spot. I'm wondering if those guys are racing. Andy Kosalova's down on pit road. Is he have a problem? I wonder if we're having some kind of network issue here or something. Let me bring somebody up here real quick in the booth. Hey, Harold, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, we got you, buddy.
Are we having some network issues out there tonight?
Yeah, there's not an AI car at all out here.
Oh, none at all.
No,
okay, so yeah, so that's me then. I swear, I can see all the AI cars, but I can't see you guys, and that's what's telling me that it's probably me, because my I don't know why my internet is so bad. You know, that's really strange. But
yeah, we still have no AI cars, so
you have no AI cars at all.
Nope.
Okay, well, we may have to.
Nope. But it's been a fun race. There they're coming.
You see them?
They're gone now.
Well, they were there, but they went away.
They're back.
They're back. Okay.
Yep, they're back.
Well, I wonder where they went to.
They must be running somewhere else.
Yeah, but see, the problem is I can't lock on you guys at all. You know, I'm trying to. I'm trying to lock onto your car, and just like an onboard shot, and I can't get to you at all for some reason.
You can't see us.
I can't. I saw you at the beginning, but your car started blinking a lot, and then you were just gone.
Yeah, it's I see AI cars now, so you must be back on track.
Well, I'm not on track anyway, because I'm not.
No. I'm saying you're you must be back online with your computer.
Yeah, now I'm just starting. Now I see Paul Bajanic there, and now you're coming back. I don't know why you guys. I don't know where you guys. Why they just disappeared like that. That was so strange.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and put you back down to the channel.
Okay,
good luck.
buddy.
All right, now.
All right.
Hey, folks, computers, you gotta love them, And that's who we were trying to find there for a moment. Harold Rothery. He's currently leading. Casaza is actually in that 2nd position. That Kosalova, he pitted for some reason, and he's actually a lap down, I believe. Yeah, he's 1 lap down. I don't know why he pitted, but right now we've got 4 of the human drivers. There's 9 cars on the lead lap. I don't know if it was because of I don't know if it was because of that glitch or something or what. I don't know what happened there with Kosalova. But his teammate, Tony Gardner, is in the 7th position. So that'll help him there. Kazaza looked like he's still in the 2nd position there. Paul Bajanic's in 3rd. Paul Smith's a little further back in the 4th position. $14 laps in of 175. Hey, these guys race along. Race info tonight. It's 72-degree air temperature. Winds are a little gusty at 10 miles an hour. Track temperature 85 degrees. And it's 175 laps. That graphic, pardon that is incorrect, but it's 175 laps here tonight. Now they do have 3 sets of tires. They start with plus 2 additional sets. Kosilova might be struggling. We did hear him say in practice that this was his first time driving this track, and I think he thought he might be struggling a little bit, and that definitely seems to be the case. Your points leader, boy, I tell you, he is just soldiering along out here tonight. So that's about all he can do is try to collect some points. Harold Rothery, he remains. Oh, looks like the Rothery getting into the 37 there. That was who is the 37? That's Chris Wiedner. Harold Rothery better be careful. He doesn't want to get caught up in something. Being the leader at the moment as he comes around and trying to work his way through traffic. He's got Nigel Patterson in front of him now. These guys are a lap down. Most of them are a lap down in front of him. Asaza not too far behind. Trying to follow the number one through the traffic. He's got Paul Bajanic not too far behind him. Bajanic in that third spot. Number 11, Dave Kamer, that's Paul Bajanic's teammate. He's actually dead last in 20th. He's the only car that's 2 laps down. Rothery continues. He's actually still battling with that 37, Chris Wiedner. Not for position, but just, fighting hard with him. Here comes John Casaza, getting very close to the action here as they start lap 21 of 175. Paul Bajanic not too far behind. Paul is in that 4th position. He's got some lapped cars between him and the leaders, the top 3. They're about, I'd say, a good straightaway ahead of him there. Well, I tell you, this is one of those flat tracks you really got to run that outside line, and no banking to help you in the turns whatsoever. Let's go back and see how Andy Constantly. Andy's pretty much by himself. You can see on the track map, he's going through turns 3 and 4, and he's about half a lap, just over half a lap behind your leaders. So he's still he's that 1 lap down, and but unfortunately, he's not in the lucky dog position either. So he may have to try to do something with fuel mileage late on in the race to try to get back on the right side of things. And now they're battling for the lead here. It's Harold Rothery and John Casaza. Casaza gets out front. So a new lead change here. The 15 is now in the lead with Harold Rothery, and who is that right behind him? That's David Carrillo. Now he's not on the lead lap, but Harold Rothery is having to deal with some lap traffic all around him. Casaza, he's trying to make hay while the sun shines. He's got I start to say he's got a bunch of clear track ahead of him. He does have a couple of cars in front of him, and then a lot more traffic after that. Coming up on Nigel Patterson there. Meanwhile, back there in 3rd position is Paul Bajanic, and trying to keep. Oh, looks like Bajanic, did he get in the wall there just a little bit? He might have. Let's see. I don't really see any damage on the right side of that car. But he might have scraped the wall. You can see scuff marks all around this track. And actually, the car looks pretty clean there, so he must have gotten real close. But so far, he's able to hold on. Casaza leads Rothery by about 1.6 seconds. Harold Rothray, he's fighting with that number 21. That's not even for position. That he's in 11th place, not even on the lead lap. Paul Smith, meanwhile, he's still in the 4th position, and let's see, he's about 4 3/4 seconds back from your leader. So he's trying to make it. Oh no! And he gets touched by the 13, and we got a caution, and he doesn't make any contact with the wall. That was awesome. He got on the brakes just in time, and a caution here on lap 30. And we were looking right at it when it happened. I would call that just a racing incident there. Him and the 13, Clay Rice, they just kind of bumped there a little bit coming off the turn. A lot of close racing going on. This will be interesting to see if anybody comes down pit road here. And they do have 2 extra sets of tires, but it could be no, they run the 40% fuel as well. Kazaza picks up the pace car, and he's coming on down pit road. And Rothery looks like, oh, and they're blinking again, folks. And this could be, this could be my internet acting up. It's not them. I bet you it's me. I don't, because when they're blinking like that, it's not, they probably don't see the AI cars. And they've just winked out on me again. I can see my, because, I'm about 80 frames. I don't usually have these kind of, like that little red bar down there. I don't usually have that kind of stuff going on. Paul Bajanic making his way back out. Our internet is struggling here tonight. We're going to try to hold on here if we can. And the thing I'm concerned about is whether or not it's affecting the drivers, is their positions and stuff. I just saw somebody, what was that? Paul Bajanic just passed somebody. I don't know if it's clearing up or what. I've never seen it go. I don't know why it's so bad here tonight. I really don't have any idea. So Sollenberger, he stayed out. Tony Gardner stayed out. Jeff Rubin also. These top 4 did not pit. Nigel Patterson in that 4th position. They also stayed out as well. So now Harold Rothery, he did pit. And his pit stop was a little bit quicker than John Casaza's, so that got him back to the front. And he did 10.3 second pit stop. Casaza did 11.8. Not sure if they took any tires or not, or if it was just fuel. And I'm sure if there's a problem at all, I'm sure Harold will let me know about it. See, where's David Carrillo, not David Carrillo, but Paul Smith. He's right now, he's showing in the 9th position, and we're waiting for iRacing to get everything sorted out here. Paul Bajanic's in the 7th position. And several of these cars have unlapped themselves, including the 15 there, Andy Kosalova. He did pit, but it was only a 4-second stop. I think he got a splash of fuel. So he got himself on the tail end of the lead. Well, no, actually, he was showing a lap down. Oh, okay, now it changed to the tail end of the lead lap. And folks, I apologize for the internet here, and not a thing I can do about that. And unless I hear from the drivers, I don't know if they are having any issue. They may not even see the AI cars. They said that they came back. It's really frustrating when that happens.
Green, green, green.
And we got us a green flag here on lap 36. And I'll be curious to see if this, there's Harold Rothery. We tried to lock on him. He's trying to maintain contact with the number 1 there. it's weird how, you know, I just don't know what to do about my internet connection here. I have no idea why it's so bad. Works fine all day long, and then you get in the server, and then things go kind of haywire here. But from the looks of it, they're all still on track. Patterson is just ahead of Rothery. You can see both Rothery and Paul Bajanic. They are blinking, but I think on their end, I think they're fine. They probably can't see the AI cars. That's probably, because any folks out there that have actually done any iRacing, if you're on the track sometimes and you see everybody blinking around you, it's not them, it's probably you and your connection when everybody else is blinking. But of course, the way this works, the AI cars are connected to me, so if I don't see the human drivers but I see the AI cars, it's kind of the same deal. There's something going on with my connection. Although the stream itself is fine, there's nothing wrong with the YouTube stream. But I tell you, it's just having a fit out here tonight. And Paul Bajanic, he's now sorted out a little bit there. Paul Bajanic's in the 4th position after that restart. And boy, I tell you, he keeps flirting with that wall there. Casaza just gets past Rothery again. They were battling for the lead earlier, and he gets back past the number 1, so he'll be trying to make his way back up. And he sees the top 5 literally right in front of him. So now he's trying to get back up there and run them down. Harold Rothery, I didn't know if Harold was right behind him or not. David Carrillo did get by the number 1. Oh, and Rothery into the wall there a little bit. And yeah, I hope this race will be able to continue, because it's just I'm having a hard time keeping track of the guys out here. And I think this isn't the question of the AI cars, it's just a question of the daggone just the connection itself. And I'm not in the position where I can do so. I can't leave and come back. I mean, I could leave and come back, leave the server and come back, but then all the other cars would leave. And of course, you know, with the stream going, it's kind of hard to do that as well.
The yellow flag
And
is
we
out.
got us a caution, not sure why. Now, somebody might have, got Harold Rothery. I don't even see it. We're getting a report that he crashed. I see some smoke on track, and so I'm not exactly sure if he's still there or not. A caution here, lap 46. Let's see, Paul Bajanic's right there. And I see the AI drivers, they're coming in. Paul Bajanic's coming in as well. Everybody's coming down pit road. Everybody's going to a lot of folks are going to keep these tanks topped up, I believe. And what I'm going to do is I wonder if Harold Rothery, is he still running out there? I'm looking to see. Looks like he is. But I'm going to ask him if they want to continue this or not, because I can barely see them. Let me grab Harold again real quick. Hey, Harold, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Tony, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, man. Hey, do you guys want to continue this, or are those AI cars popping in and out a lot?
Nah, we're good. Let's just go with it.
Yeah. Because
see what happens. No, they've stabled now. They're just pretty erratic. That's all. Which that's all right. We'll stick with it.
But the main problem is I can't lock on any of you guys at all.
Oh, okay.
I can't see you at all. You guys are flashing so bad that I can't get a lock on. I can lock on any AI car, but I can't lock on you guys.
All right.
And
well, let me go down there and talk to them, and then maybe we can do a fun run or something here. Instead, if we block us out.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean,
no,
I would.
You're still.
Well, we're live streaming and stuff, so it's not like you can't restart. But
Right.
And I mean, unless you guys want to just keep doing this for the points and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I haven't talked to anybody that is having fun with this, so let me go down there and then I'll come back up and see what they say here.
10-4.
All right. Thanks, Tony.
Yep. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. And so, and Harold Rother, he's going to talk to the guys and see what they want to do here. Now we're lap 49, and it's just as smooth. Isn't that frustrating? And the minute I go to click on to Paul Bajanic, it just goes haywire. You can see them in the background just blinking, and I hate that. I just don't know why. Because my internet, for whatever reason, I mean, the frame rate, I can live with that, but I don't know that something else is in the red there. It's one of those other indicators.
Yeah, let's just be done with it.
Huh?
Yeah, let's just be done with it.
What do you mean? Just okay. Well, I think I can get the results. We might just I'll figure it out. I'm gonna save the replay that we have right now. And you guys want to keep out racing out here or what?
Green flag.
Nah, we'll just they're done with it right now.
10-4. Yeah, so we'll do this one. We're gonna have to wrap this one up then. So I'll put you back down there and we'll say goodbye to the audience and we'll be back next week. Thank you now. Okay.
Yeah, due to internet issues, you know.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta love it, man. I tell you. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right, bub. Thank you.
Okay, folks, as you heard, and because of these internet, I mean, it's no fun if you can't see the drivers. You know what I mean? So we're actually gonna suspend this until we can figure out what the heck's going on. Now we might we'll look at some points. We might just take it from here. Maybe base it on their qualifying or something. I don't know. We'll kind of go with it from there and do things from that point. But yeah, this is we're gonna have to wrap this one up. And I know the guys hate it. They want you guys to be able to enjoy the racing, and we can't do that like this because they can't see what's going on a whole lot. So we'll probably come back. Obviously we'll be back next week for a different race, but whether or not we will rerun this race or not will be determined later on. But next week we're actually going to a new track that we haven't been to before. It's Myrtle Beach. It'll be the Hanks Hardware 145. And that'll be round number 4. And we're going to try to get all this stuff sorted out and get on back on track. So as always, thank you guys for joining us and for trying to get this race on for you. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. So for all of us here at Race Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.
Yellow flag.